All right, everyone, I want to take a moment to set the record straight on something. Most companies, most employers, most HR folks, we think that we have a handle on burnout because we're tracking PTO usage. But the reality here is we don't. PTO trackers are lying to you in a lot of ways, and it's hiding our biggest turnover risk in business. Why? Why do I think that? Because everyone monitors used PTO. That's what we're tracking. That's the metric. It's easy. It's neat. It fits inside a little dashboard. Our PTO available balance shows on check stubs. It's clean and easy. But the real danger here is PTO that is never getting used. So when employees stop taking meaningful time off, especially your top performers, you are seeing the early stages of burnout, disengagement, or even quiet job searching. And this pattern gets ignored because legacy systems are only showing balances, not behaviors. Yes, are there people that are saving up PTO because they want to take an extended vacation? Sure, but you probably know who those people are. Stacking PTO because you have too much work or you don't think you can take time off, it is not a badge of honor, it is a badge of burnout. Unused PTO is not a compliance metric, it is an organizational health metric. So here's what your dashboard should be telling you, but isn't. First, you should be monitoring the percentage of employees who have not taken off 5 consecutive days in the last 90 days. This is where burnout starts to hide. Next, teams with repeated PTO denials or managers who consistently push time off to a future date. That is a management problem and a supervisory problem that turns into a turnover problem. Third, employees carrying high balances year over year. These are not heroes, these are flight risks. When somebody barely uses PTO, you need to start asking yourself why. Is your team overloaded? Are they afraid of punishment or guilt? Are they covering gaps left by poor management or poor staffing? Is your team disengaged? Because if you don't track these metrics and these data points, they're not anything you can fix. The smartest teams treat unused PTO as an early warning system because burnout rarely announces itself with a dramatic exit. It starts quietly. It starts with skip vacations. It starts with someone saying, I'll rest when things slow down. And then all of a sudden they quit. So if you want to protect your talent pipeline, you have to start measuring underutilization with the same rigor that you measure turnover, and even put policies in place that mandate employees must use X amount of PTO each year. Your PTO tracker is only useful when it shows you what is not happening, not just what it is.